A big hello and a very warm welcome to Live It Tonight with me, Sonali Krishna. Now, as Valentine's Day is here, I'm sure all you men are scratching your heads and wondering how you're going to woo your woman, how you're going to rekindle that passion in your romance, or how you're going to, get that woman off your dreams. Well, I'm joined by a very interesting personality today. He's popularly called the Champagne Boy, and I'm joined by him here to tell me 5 ways of how to woo a woman with luxury. So Gaurav, this is truly a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us. And I believe you're not only a luxury expert, but also an expert on women.
Well, thank you, Sonali, for having me. Well, the first way to woo a woman is clearly, and the easiest way would be a glass of champagne. So let's begin with that.
Cheers. I really want to start with jewelry. Men are so bad at gifting usually. It's really a woman's forte.
So we've gone to the celebrated store Gazdar's, which is over a century old. Yeah. So here's this beautiful Jarao necklace from Rajasthan.
Okay.
And what really makes this unique is the quality of the uncut diamonds. You can, as I mentioned earlier, wear it with a beautiful gown or wear it with an elegant chiffon sari, and it's going to really, really catch the eyeballs. But at the same time, it's quite understated. It's not layers and layers, but it just quietly tells you what it has to.
Hey Gaurav, any man who gifts this as a Valentine's present, I don't think anyone will ever refuse that particular man.
So I have an interesting pair of Chandwalas, which are quite unique in their story.
Wow.
So this comes from the Mughal period and is actually from Lucknow.
Wow.
The beauty of this is actually the metaphor of the Chand, and it's meant to make a woman even radiate just like the moon is on her face when she wears them.
Well, that was, jewelry you should be gifting to your woman or a woman you want to make yours. But let's move on to clothing.
So I'm a firm believer in wearing saris. I think the new generation has lost a lot of relevance for the sari, and especially the woven sari, which is 6 yards of pure woven splendor, be it from Kanjipuram or be it from Banaras or be it Patola from Patan. So this is a Jamdani,
Wow.
which is pure cotton, muslin with pure gold and silver thread. This is a dyeing art and probably one of the toughest weaves ever to spin. But if you look at it, it's like a kaleidoscope of colors of gold and silver on this beautiful indigo.
Wow.
This is from the celebrated store, the Indian Textiles, which is again about a century old. So much more refreshing to wear this than all the bling that you see, and with all the sequins and all the other bling that you see around these days.
Right. What else do you have for me?
So the pièce de résistance that we have for this evening is an old Jamewar shawl from Kashmir.
Wow.
And be it Indian royalty or French empresses like Josephine, the Jamewar has traveled around the world as the ultimate luxury. This shawl is probably one of the finest woven splendors you will see. It's on pure wool, and this kind of weaving is now almost extinct. And if you just look at the colors, they've been quite influenced by the fact that the Jamewar was exported to Europe.
I hope you men folk out there are getting some interesting ideas from what Gaurav is, talking about and showing us really. What's next?
Flowers, you can never go wrong with them, but let's get special. Either you can send a tokri of desi gulab or a bunch of fresh mogras, which I think are always refreshing and celebrate India like never before. Or I have this beautiful vase with very French flowers.
Okay, so this is amazing. Flowers, man, I hope you've got your notepads out and you're taking notes on what Gaurav is saying. On that note, thank you so much, Champagne Boy. This has been truly wonderful.
It's been my pleasure, Sonali, and thank you for being my date tonight.
Anytime.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at etnowlive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/etnow.